Hi folks, Bob Thomason here. I wanted to do this video and spend the next few minutes talking to you about careers, about your career path. Now, this is uppermost in everybody's mind when you get out of high school and you're going to college, or you're going to a trade school and you're working towards some type of job. What do you want to do when you grow up? You know, that's always the big thing. And some students know exactly what they want to do. They thought about it, they dreamed about it for years, but for the most part, students don't know what direction they want to go. And so I want to spend the next few minutes talking to you about this, because when you choose a career path, not a job, but you choose a career path that works with your personality and blends with your personality, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But if you go against the grain, then it's hard. It's very hard. And so many times people base this information, base what career they choose on what somebody else thinks they would be good at, what their parents want them to do. Seen that happen a lot. And also, well, how much money can I make in this career? I want to make a lot of money. Great. You can do that in a whole host of different fields, but choose something that's going to be best for your personality type. Several years ago, well, I'll say several years ago, a number of years ago, back around 1990, I created a business where we did custom programming. I wrote software. Now, I had been encouraged to do this by my father, and at the time it was a good business to get into because there just weren't a lot of programs written. So there was a big need for specialized programs, and that's kind of what I catered to at the time. I worked through this business for several years and enjoyed it initially because I was having to do a lot of learning a lot of new techniques, a lot of new methods, and learning about different businesses, so it was a lot of fun. But about 5-6 years into it, it began to become drudgery. It was hard. It was difficult. It was very difficult for me to concentrate. And I was trying to get projects done, and it's just hard to do the concentration that's necessary to complete this job. And I just attributed that to attention deficit. I'd heard the term, and I heard people talk about it, and I thought, okay, that's what I've got. Because I can't pay attention, I've got a disorder called attention deficit. Had not been diagnosed with this or taken any type of medication, but thought, some way or another, you just need to deal with this. A couple of years ago, this is the interesting part, a couple of years ago, a friend of mine suggested that I take an online personality test, or a personality assessment. It's not really a test. And I was curious as to what this would tell me, because he said, I think this will help. I took that online assessment, and it took me probably 10-15 minutes to do it. When I got that information back, it was like a weight was lifted off my shoulder, because I learned very quickly that I didn't have attention deficit, or it wasn't a disorder. I did have attention deficit because it's my personality. It's the way my personality works. I have trouble concentrating, but it's not a disorder. It is just part of my core personality. And what was I doing? I was created a business now. I didn't just get a job somewhere. I created this business that literally frustrated me. Knowing this, I knew immediately that it's time now to start learning some new skills. It's time now, even at my age, to do a career change, which I did, and this has been enjoyable. I like doing what I do. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of learning, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying what you do as well as making money at that. But don't just go on a career because somebody else thought you would be best at that. Use a little bit more information. I'm going to include on this video, and I'll probably put this in a blog as well. I'll include a link where you can go get more information on this. It's called the website is my profile, and it has a product in there. One of the products that we've got is called Career Match. Take that assessment. Do the career assessment. It won't tell you what job to do. It's going to tell you what careers you would be best at, and then you can choose what you want from there. It's still wide open, once you know this information, but you won't have to go through the frustration that I've been through. There's no need for that. So I'll include a link here. The product is called Career Match. The best way to do it is to purchase the CD. The CD is about $60, and it comes with a personality assessment coupon. You go online, take the assessment, learn what your personality mix is. You'll even have some information that you can put in your CV. You can include in your resume or your CV when you create that, and take this information and go decide on a career path with this information, as well as what you want to do, and you'll be happy. I thank you, and I look forward to talking with you more.